Story time. I got a very interesting story to tell you today. When I first came to Finland, I was trying by all possible means to protect my kids from catching cold because Finland is one country that it's cold, it's freezing cold. So when I had my daughter, um, normally I usually go to leave her when she started daycare. I usually go to leave her at the daycare at 9, but at that 9, most of the children here, or most of the kids go to school at 6:30. So by 7:30 they put them outside, whether it's snowy or it's sunny, or hardly Finland even have sun, whether it's snowy or it's whatever, they put them outside to play with the snow for about an hour. And every time I go there to pick up kids, you see these kids having runny nose, you see them, they are coughing, and most of them are just feasting on the snow. So I said, I would make it a any work I have, or my work or every job I have would start at 10. So I get to go drop my kids at 9:45. So even if she has to stay in the snow, she will be staying in the snow for 15 minutes. And when I asked the teachers that why do you really send these kids outside? Because it's freezing cold. The reason was they need to get used to what they are going to be living with, because Finland is cold. Like Finland has like 8 months or 9 months of winter, and then the rest maybe 2 months of autumn and maybe 1.5 months for summer. So it's cold round the clock. So they told me that when they put these kids outside, the kids their immune system gets used to the cold, so their immune system will beat every disease that is coming from the cold. Oh, I said, oh, I too know Ovasabi could kill me. I said, no, for me, my child will stay at home. So I started, but when you get jobs and the time of the job keep fluctuating, you have to do what you have to do. I realized that I had to take my daughter early to school, so I realized that every time I take her to school, she will be the only one that is catching cold. Even at the hospital, when you leave the hospital, some nurses come to assist you at the house, and most of the times when these nurses come, they insist that you go to bed, you rest so they can take care of the kids, and most of the time they will just take the kids and put the kids in the pram, and then they will take the kids outside in the heavy snow, and or some of them will just sit in the living room, and then they would put the kids at the balcony where it is very cold in the pram, and they will tell you that the kids sleep better. I was saying that, how would the kids sleep better in the cold? But when I tried it, it worked. My daughter, should I say, she has I don't want to use sleep. I don't know what she's difficult. She's a difficult sleeper. Like she will just sleep for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and wake up and sleeps like that. So when I started putting her out in the snow, she slept really better, like 5, 6, 7 hours straight. When I decided to start taking her to school early enough, I realized that the more she was in the cold, the better her health became. She will not catch cold, she will not cough, she will not sneeze, she will not have runny nose. But she was always in the freezing cold. And I realized that she loved the snow. She loved it when it's very cold than when it's a little bit warm. So what am I saying here? This is a small, interesting story. The Finns know what they are doing. They have lived in this cold for long. Believe you me, do not keep your kids inside. Send them out to the cold. Let them get used to, let their immune system beat this cold so they can survive anywhere you drop them. That is a small story I was here to tell you about my experience in Finland. Hope you find it interesting. Have a blessed day.